couldn't function at work. Couldn't function as a father. Couldn't function as a husband. And I couldn't function as a believer. My name is Tim. I'm married to Olivia. We have 2 kids, Palmer, who is 7, Ava, who's 4. We've been married for 10 years, and we've been a member at the church for about 8 to 9 years. My whole life I wanted to start my own business, and so in 2010 I started RTS. When I started the business, everything was fine, and then about 6 years ago, I started dealing with the first effects of anxiety. That stress I put on myself, 100%, all of it on me. A lot of worrying about our customers. Those little bits started wearing on me, getting heavier and heavier, and then it turned into no confidence in myself. Anxiety attacks, waking up in the middle of the night, worrying about something I had no control over, not being able to sleep, pacing around the house in a cold sweat. One night, my wife found me in the corner of the living room, curled up, sweating, with tears in my eyes. I couldn't stop. I couldn't control it. Anxiety had taken over. There was a wall between me and my wife, between me and my kids. I remember laying in bed with Palmer. I looked at him and said, "Palmer, I want you to be stronger than I am. You got to be better than me." I started crying. And Palmer got up to go get Liv because I had shut down in Palmer's bed and I couldn't move. He was scared, and those were signs that I got to do something better than this. This is not how life's supposed to be. So looking back, it's easy to see God's plan for your life and how he puts people in your life to get you on the path that he wants you on. I met Doc a long time ago when he first came on board, and about a year ago, he came to me and a couple other guys to start a discipleship group. So we started the D group, went through scripture, became really close, really vulnerable, started opening up. Something really powerful about 4 grown men opening up and being vulnerable with each other. The Lord put 3 great men in that group with me to force me to open up. I remember looking back on my earlier here journals and seeing a pattern of asking God to forgive me, asking God to take control of my life, just praying for me to finally give it all to him. Several times I wrote in there anxiety. I'm so disgusted with who I am. I'm tired of living this life. Please take this off of me. It was crippling me to where I couldn't do anything anymore. I couldn't function at work. I couldn't function as a father. I couldn't function as a husband. And I couldn't function as a believer. I remember vividly thinking, sitting on the end of my bed in my house going, life's not supposed to be this way. This has got to end. This is going to end. This is either going to come to an end or God's got to step in a big way. I remember leaving D group one day and pulled into the office parking lot crying because I was done. I didn't know what to do anymore. And I called Doc, who was in my D group, and I said, "I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I need help." Doc told me to come back up to the church. And we got with Dr. Phillips, and we talked about what was going on, and they got me in touch with Christian counseling. One thing I didn't realize I struggled with was, am I forgiven? I've asked Jesus to forgive me, but I never really bought into, am I forgiven? Because I couldn't forgive myself. I couldn't forgive the things I've done to myself, so how could he forgive me? And through counseling, we went through that. And that was a pivotal moment. That changed the tone for the rest of the counseling. Once I fully knew that he had forgiven me, and that was in the past, it turned into what's the future going to hold for me? And what am I going to do to glorify him from now on? And I don't even think about the past anymore. I am forgiven. That's that. I know there's a lot of people out there struggling with the exact same thing I did. And if they're anything like me, I can hide it. I walked around this church for a long time, hiding the struggles I was dealing with, and now it's time to tell everybody what I've gone through. There is hope, and it's in him. There is a brand new Tim, standing tall. Nothing can stop me. I've got God by my side, and Satan will never win again.